Hello, beautiful lady. Welcome to another episode at Truhealing, the place to be to balance your hormones naturally and create the babies and lives you love. I'm Dr. Disha, your root cause doctor. And today I'm talking to you about something which is very close to my heart, and that is what's happening with our hormones as we age, as we get older. And being a 40-something mom of two, this topic is very important to me. So, in the last session, I spoke about how our hormones interact on a monthly basis, what they do, a little bit of where they act as far as our ovary and uterus are concerned, and how the signaling from pituitary gland releases a cyclic inflow of estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone. So, as we get older, our ovaries can become very resistant because when we are born, we have a certain number of eggs that we are born with, and that just decreases over our lifetime. And our ovaries become kind of resistant and less responsive, and the hormones FSH and LH that are produced by the pituitary, they have to be produced in higher numbers. It's kind of like pituitary shouting out at the ovary every time to produce a follicle. And that's when you are entering into perimenopause and menopause. And if you want to become fertile, your gynecologist will check your FSH and LH hormones on cycle day 3 of your menstrual cycle, somewhere between cycle day 2 and typically day 3. First day being the first day of the bleeding of your menstrual cycle. And ideally, your FSH and LH should be really low, and we should only need to whisper at your ovary to get it to ovulate. When your FSH and LH crosses 20 or 30, that is really indicating ovarian resistance. In fact, anything above 10 to 15 is indicating a little bit of resistance from the ovary, which can be checked on your blood work. And this gives us an idea if you're entering into perimenopause or you're starting to decline your natural hormone production. So in perimenopause, one of the first hormones to decline is progesterone, which starts typically in our mid-30s. So when progesterone starts falling, we enter into something called as estrogen dominance phase. So typically the ratio of progesterone to estrogen is insufficient, and the kind of symptoms we may get is mood swings, irritability, anxiety, feeling like we are crazy, and sometimes we get bloating and weight issues, or maybe some skin conditions can pop up, or some swelling can happen over lower extremities, and all kind of signs of estrogen dominance can set in. And from uterine point of view, you may get breakthrough bleeding or irregular periods, heavy flow, and the estrogen also starts declining, but not as fast as progesterone. So estrogen starts declining by mid 40s to 50s. So when estrogen starts falling, we tend to get crazy hormonal estrogen swings and hot flushes and palpitations, weight loss resistance. So it's kind of a going through a transition phase in our lives. And lastly, the testosterone and DHEA also starts gradually declining, and slowly our periods shorten and slowly they completely stop. So when there is so much transition of hormones going on, balancing hormones is really the key here, and we can use nature to our advantage. We can use circadian rhythm to our advantage. We can use infradian rhythm to our advantage. And that's why I'm talking to you today, because all these things can be prevented if we are willing to do a little bit of self-care and willing to align with the cycles of nature. So I want you to understand that these are the normal changes in hormones which happen over a period of time, and this is just a phase of life, just another stage of life, and nothing to fear. So I look forward to seeing you soon in the next session. Till then, take very good care of yourself. Bye.